My name is Okwuluorah Ndi Igbo. I'm from Enugu State, but I was born and raised in Anambra. And I'm a broadcaster, I'm a presenter, I'm a realtor. I do a whole lot of things. Most especially, or most importantly, I'm a humanitarian. I'm somebody who live for others. I'm somebody who think about others 90% and less than 10 for myself. It's basically who I am.
You are popular for helping people. Your philanthropy, assisting people. A lot of people are asking questions, and I think this question is important because of our next generation, the people that are coming up. What exactly does Okwuluorah do? How does he get money?
Let me help you. I think it's not very important, but I will tell you. One is that there are a lot of billionaires, they own companies in Dubai, in China, in Abuja, in Lagos. But to give a poor boy or an orphan 10 naira becomes an issue. But you see a young boy who is struggling. I'm not rich. I'm not a billionaire or whatever. I'm only a giver, somebody who feels pain of others. I'm the biggest realtor, about the biggest realtor in Southeast. So people show you the part of them you want to see. I've been here since 3 hours, meeting people who are coming to take their documents, the ups and downs. In fact, I am the third man in one of the biggest real estate companies in Southeast. The number one man is the engineer Jerry Onoikega. Number two is Kanu Wampana, number three. In fact, I've grown so much in the media that people price me £1 million per post on social media. I do all those things for free. I see it as a way of giving back. I don't pray to be a millionaire. Why I want to have more than is to be able to attend to people. Every day of my life, about 50 people bring problems. Sometimes I borrow 20 million, 30 million to help people. You see me give people 50, 100, it doesn't mean that I have. Sometimes out of 1 million, I give 980,000. The question should be, all these billionaires, company owners and all that, you know how many billionaires you have in Anambra? One of them can make 200 people stand, but none of them will do that. But the whole investigation comes to a poor boy who give. And these are questions and reasoning why rich people see poor people as witches. You are poor, nobody investigates you. You change your clothes, investigation comes. EFCC are watching me, big bodies, investigative bodies are watching me. If I have anything shady on my cupboard, they will come and check. I've gone to the biggest cyber unit in Nigeria, and they say, go home, you're a good person. So, if you like, have all the money in the world, keep them for yourself. Emmanuel Iwanyan is about the richest man in Igbo State. He's a mortuary. Onyeka Onwere is a mortuary. Billionaire Fan Yoba is a mortuary. So why would I stop you? What people say is not even written. This is what I was born to do. I love to do it. Any day I stop, I will die. Any day I don't have money, I go. So it's basically who I am.
Alright, sir. This question is, I want to know, how do you feel when you can't be able to assist people financially?
It's my worst moment. Most times I don't go to function because if I come to one function, there are a lot of people who come there to meet me and they came with money. I love the fact that people see me as a way out. But when there is nothing to do, it becomes an issue. That's why I'm in huge debt anywhere. Every day I borrow money to make sure that I do one or two. But the truth is, I can't do everything. And it brings condemnation. Each time I go to do fundraising for somebody, I make 100 enemies. 100 people are going to come here and say, we sent you our complaint first. Why are you taking this person? But you know, it's difficult. I've tried to explain this, analyze, it's difficult. My life is very, very difficult and complicated. No, many people do not know what I go through. Myself, I have medical issues. But you know, I put these things aside to make sure that other people are okay.
About last 2 years, someone was complaining that he reached out to you about someone that's dear to her, that one day and you could not help and other things. What do you say to people who see the good things you are doing for others? You know, or probably for one reason or the other, when they needed it, as a human being, of course, you are not able to. Yes.
You know, I cannot blame anybody for not doing for me what I cannot do for myself. We realized there are close to 30 million for one boy in the poor. It was there. So due to long process of testing kidney, the boy has been in Abuja on dialysis and half of the money is gone. They needed more 20 million to be able to do the transplant now. We have to go to Abuja. I'm looking for 1 million naira for our airfare, hotel, donation. You know, anybody I'm doing fundraising, if I will donate first, I will donate at least 400,000. Flight, going and coming, doing people, running with about 1 million naira. And nobody will give me that money. Even if you give me, I won't take. Any day I start taking money to take transportation to see a sick person, that grace will go. What I do is to borrow. It's part of this. I've borrowed so many millions, but people do not know. You know, every day, like I said, I receive 50 issues. Help me, help me. My mother is here at the hospital. They've amputated one leg. Nobody knew. So I told nobody to donate for me. I didn't even tell people. I managed these things myself. So most of these things are, even government cannot help everybody. But people are too emotional. I tell you, nobody owes anybody. You see me doing fundraising, I appeal to people, I cry, I beg, trying to touch their consciousness. Nigeria is difficult. For somebody to donate money to a relative is difficult. Not to talk of donating to a total stranger. You know, people do not know. You cry, you beg, and somebody will realize 40 million. Most times they die. That's why I said this year I'm going to focus more on healthy people. Because if you don't help healthy people, they're forcing. Half of the people who have raised money for, they still die. So I'm depressed most times. I don't feel happy that people die, but do not blame me. Do not blame me, I'm not the cause. Not because they don't understand. So it makes the issue more complicated for me.
So now there is an issue that is on ground, and that is the issue of Enugu Rangers. We've seen a lot of write-ups. So what really happened? Let's even go to that issue. Let's start from
it's very sensitive. And you know, there are things you let go. The more you try to explain it, the more it does escalate. I don't have issue with the Enugu Rangers. The Enugu Rangers is older than me, it's bigger than me, it's bigger than everybody here. After the war in 1970, Enugu Rangers was formed by Biafran soldiers. So, if not for anything, I respect the fact that they came together in 1970 and they held Igbo people together. After Rangers, Iwanyam National, Spartans was formed. It was renamed to Iwanyam National, bought by Emmanuel Iwanyam, may so rest in peace, and then Adnan, before formation of Enim by 1976. It's a little misunderstanding between me and my friend. My friend is the general manager, Barrister Mobezak. I respect him so much. You know, that I have issue with you doesn't mean I will disrespect you, just misunderstanding. And I hope we are going to settle soon. A lot of politicians are thinking that I'm becoming more popular, that if I contest the election, I will win. And they felt that Rangers is giving me more popularity. Reverse should be the case. I've been popular before I get into Rangers and we started pushing out. I'm not talking about Rangers because I don't want people to have issue with them as well. I love the team, I love the players, I love everybody there. It's just a friend misunderstanding. And hopefully soon we are going to sort it. I heard that when I'm national, Atlan got the Premier League, I'm happy. And I'm hoping that Anambra and Ebony are also going to have clubs. So we want to have healthy rivalry in Ghana. And we need young people, the media, everybody to come together. So we push. Make our derby like Everton, Liverpool derby, Manchester City, Barcelona, Real Madrid, no big games. Enyimba and the Rangers 9th of June was a typical example of my vision. What I want every weekend to be party, either in Oka or in Anambra, anywhere in Anambra, you know, wherever. I want football. Football is about the biggest business on earth. You sign somebody 1 million and after 1 year you sell 40 million pounds. I don't know any business any state government will do and get 40 million pounds. So it's what we're doing now. You can imagine 2 players from Enyimba, one signed for a side in Austria and another one is going to Norway to sign because of that particular match. Due to the attention they got, all the big scouts in the country, in Africa and Europe watch. And they pick a couple of players they've signed and those they are still monitoring to sign. So there is no issue between me and the club. I'm cool with everybody. It's just the general manager, my friend. Our friendship is beyond the football. So sometimes it's good to have a disagreement, misunderstanding, and then you understand each other better. Any day you come to the table, I'm here to listen and Rangers is ours. But even Anambra State government is still paying us Rangers. Because Enugu was capital of Anambra before. At the time, Rangers represent Anambra and Enugu. So even Ngige, Bito, all of them, they were paying ex-Rangers. Even till today, Soludo is paying. So it tells you that Rangers is defending. So anywhere meaning Igbo man shouldn't do anything that will bring the club back. We had issue. What I did was to prove, instead of exchanging words, and you know, people love me so much. Before they start saying A about the club, when people write bad about the club, I don't like it. All I needed to do is to prove, because the man I had issue with the general manager is the man certified, integrated by the government to be in charge. So when you say this is not good, you need to leave that in. You don't have to sellers in the ship, it has to be one. That was why I shifted.
What advice do you have for young people who are trying to or struggling to carve out career for themselves?
Carve out career for themselves. I'm sure everybody wants to succeed. But the thing is the amount of determination. For young people of today, especially the women, a lot of them, not many of them are that ambitious. You know, you can be little ambitious, little frustration. Maybe you started a little business, it's not working. So you sell everything and you find yourself another place. A lot of them just want to get married to men who are successful. And life will be simultaneous for them. That is true. But people who want to go find life, you need to be ready to stand the test of time. I'm somebody who a lot of people love. I'm somebody who a lot of people also want to date. They don't know me, we are not contesting anything. But the fact that I'm popular everywhere, home and abroad, people wait for me at the airport, people adore me so much. A lot of people are having sleepless nights and bad thoughts about me. So it's difficult. It's easier to be rich than to be great. I don't know. Obi Kubana is a rich man. Chukwuemeka is a rich man. These are two different people. So it's easier to be rich. Being great is very difficult. The obstacles are much. So my position is very, very, very difficult. It's very difficult. So you don't need to inspire or motivate anybody to do the right thing to get to the top. Anybody who is determined should pay the price. And I've continued to tell people, if they show you the roadmap to greatness, you quit. But if you are resilient and God is by your side, whatever challenge that comes, you climb, and each one you climb, you are getting close. Before you know it, you are there. So it's not a good name, it's difficult. People blackmail me, people do all sort of things, people condemn me. I do all the good things in this life, they don't appreciate me. But if they say that I push you now, to be on the news, Okwuluorah is arrogant. Okwuluorah is crazy, that power intoxicates. You can now talk to people anyhow. But if I die for people here, you won't see it in the news. So it's part of the things we face. I'm enjoying it because God created me this way. I have no other life at least. So,
a lot of young people believe that the way the economic situation is in the country, it is very difficult. Even for young people, that it is almost impossible for them to make it. And you see them sell things that they have when they try to leave the country. What do you have to say about it, and how do you advise them?
First, Nigeria is difficult. Abroad is not easy either. If you know me very well, I've been almost everywhere in the world. Abroad is difficult. I can't even live abroad. I can't live Enugu for 1 month. You go to Germany, you go to France, Spain, the environment is beautiful, but life there is difficult. There's no enjoyment. I tell you, there is no better place to live than here. The only problem here is bad governance. I tell you that. Abroad was a little easy 20, 30 years ago. When you come within 2, 3 years, you get yourself documented. Now it's hell. I tell you the truth. Any money you spend traveling abroad now is not worth it. Unless you genuinely want to go to school and get some skill, be ahead of your peer group, and then come back and establish something. You know, like I want to go to New York journalism school. I'm basically going there to read, get to a certain level, and then come back here and compete and be the best. I'm not going there to finish school and start hustling. I'm not discouraging anybody from going, but I see people spend 5, 10 million on visa. It still doesn't come out. Some of them, they get visa to Japan, they go to the airport, and they sell lands, they sell a lot of things to do that. So I'm hoping Nigeria is going to improve. Thanks to social media, I'm feeling a lot of things today. So that is why you see me most times I share people's posts. I want you to get followers. I'm more monetized. Because if I get monetized, there are a lot of things I wouldn't do. I show sick people, people who have plaster, blood in them, and then beg people to support them. If I'm monetized, Facebook is going to be very difficult for me. That's why I'm earning zero proof on Facebook. I've never earned 1 naira on Facebook. But when I see young people who are bright in their craft, I love it, I share it. I was listening to a boy, he goes where girls are, and he'll be making some crazy calls. I watched it, it was cool. I love the concept, it was a new concept. But you know, soon now they will make it uninteresting. So people, I love people who are critical and analytical. Come up with something new. Before they will bastardize it, you improve cancer. People like Greg Jota, a lot of them, Apam and Oli, a lot of them, you know, doing waves, making waves on the internet, I love that. So Nigeria is difficult. But on the other hand, there are opportunities. All these plants, they do a lot of things they do. You can't do it abroad. Some of them you need authorization from police to be able to do that. So, but here in Nigeria, it's free. Apart from bad governance, there is no place to be that here. So anything you do, you calculate very well. I want to spend 10 million to go to Japan. What if you fail? What am I going to do? What can I do with 10 million here and succeed? Life is difficult. But I prefer to suffer at home than to suffer where nobody knows me. You know, abroad comes a lot of depression. A lot of us have been abroad. But we are here. We are praying that whatever we are doing as young people, God is going to help us so we succeed. If not for anything, for the sake of our parents who have labored for so many years. They deserve life. Life is different from living. Everybody's alive. But living means having everything you need. You know, a lot of kids, over 80% of them, what we ate this afternoon is not actually what we want, but what was available. I want a life where you need your boy, buy your boy, you need good meat, buy good, you eat good. So that is living. The other one is life. So I think we should be more critical because you can make a bad decision in 1 second. To get yourself back might take 20 years of being your way. So that is where we are.
You mentioned something about going to New York for that education. That shows that you appreciate education. Now, a lot of our young people now, they will tell you that school has come. You know, it is popular, and a lot of people are buying into it.
Yes.
So the notion is selling, the idea is selling to the ones that are coming after us. What do you have to say about it?
If you have followed my activities recently in schools, I take at least 20 minutes to tell them that school is not scam. I listened to a young boy who plays a game, and he said that his role model is a Jack from Wampa, who is about the best in Igbo land in television. A Jack was promoting me and told me, but boy, you still need to go to school. Because if you don't go to school and open your brain, when they give you names of 20 people to praise, you forget all of them. Education is very important. People love me and I'm going places due to the fact that I went to school and I am intelligent as well. Going to school is one, being intelligent is two. And school is the thing that opens your brain so you become intelligent. They tell you to go and do a research, you do. You learn that. Once you pack in your head, you're really intelligent. So it's very important. People want to listen to me due to that vocal quality that I have. If I didn't go to school, I wouldn't be able to do that. And I always tell people, you can have a skill. If you want to do something, you want to go to Innocent. First of all, they will tell you to submit your CV. After submitting your CV, they will not call you for practical. Nobody will call you for practical. First of all, is it not true? Submit your CV if you want to get a job. You need to present something. And then, evaluation, they will not say, come and do it. Let's see the practical aspect of it. Education is very important. You need to experience the 4 walls of university. I went to year 1 at the age of 28, and at 32 I finished. It was my best decision. I was about the oldest in the school here. I still encourage people, even at the age of 40, go and enroll. There are things you get from school that 1 billion naira will give you. And I'm ready to follow. I met the owner of Peace Mass. He told me he's doing his doctorate degree. Peace is a billionaire. He doesn't need more money, but he's still going to school. So you said you wasted 4 years in school. You're out of school 5 years already. Well, go to the market and get money now. Are you still in school? You said that money you spent in school, you could have used it to start business. You are doing business now. Or you go and get the money if it's easy. Doing business in Nigeria is really. A lot of people at the market there are depressed. For 1 week, nobody have said how much, not to talk of paying. And you take keke to go to market, you take keke back, you eat. Means every day your business is struggling. It's not easy. It's not easy. But education is important. It gives you edge. And that's why we are promoting sports. Even after going to school and you don't get a white collar job, sports is a way out. We watch the Olympics, a lot of games, swimming, jumping, boat cruise, basketball, badminton, handball. These are career opportunities. You know, we don't have these things here. That is why everybody is wearing tie with CV up and down. So even when you're a football player, you still need to go to school. Because footballing career is 30, 35 years. You are done. You have about 60 years more to live. What are you going to do over the 60 years? To be a coach, you need an educational command. You want to be a pundit, you want to be a presenter for Sky Sports or Super Sports. You need a good command of English. I need to be confident and comfortable in front of the camera.
You see a lot of young people who come out to 2, 3, 4, 5 years. They are looking for them. What do you suggest for somebody who finishes school? Don't want to know this community. What do you suggest? What do you think is the issue?
Anywhere in the world, There are unemployed people. Our concern here is that government are not looking out for them. We are human. You succeeding is in your hands. So ask yourself what you can do. Think of something and do. Seated here, I can do 100 different things. And that's why I'm a human. What can I do? I can actually present. I can talk. I am fluent. I am comfortable in front of camera. Don't panic. What can I do? What can I create? Social media is there. I know people here in Enugu that get up to $10,000 on Facebook. A lot of things to do. You can sell your goods, apart from monetization, you can sell your goods and services on social media. Just create a platform. I can sell anything through my platform. Create good content. People are going to follow you. Professors, billionaires, doctors, nurses, everybody. Leaders of the country and beyond, they're going to follow you. Whatever you do, if you look at me, whatever I say, people love to. That's why we support all Rangers massively. If I decide to support Enugu, Bahadula, Chelsea, people are going to. Because who I will do it, I'm going to do it in a very, very unique way. When you watch somebody who is educated and committed to things, it's always different. It will be unique. That's one thing about me. It's what education gives you. So nobody guarantees job anywhere in the world. But education gives you more opportunity than somebody who's very educated. Okay, both of us are educated. We're here, we want to get a job. We have good grades, okay? They will not check, do you speak German? Do you speak German? Yes, yes. They want not to narrow you to something that I have over you or what you have over me. That's why I tell people, every year, every day, try to improve, learn new things. One day it will come into play. I am most sorted when it comes to football because I know football very well. But maybe engineering or something, you might be better. So create something. They say be prepared while waiting for opportunity. So it's sad when you are waiting for opportunity and you're not prepared to take the opportunity.